Hey. We are on the line. We're going to put this on the line. Isn't that what they say?
On the line.
We are on the line. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our after show Q&A. Yes, I have my readers on. You guys, you telegraphed every move of that whole time. I saw you. Canuck. I was actually told that, hey, there's people out there, Funky Almadena saying, he's, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on one second.
What's wrong?
There you go. I just had to put mute on there. So anyway, welcome to our after show Q&A. You've got the whole RGA team right there. And this proves that it's a live stream because Roxie made so many boo-boos. So Roxie did some bad shit. I did some naughty things on this last.
You're a naughty one, Saucy Jack.
Under the pressure of the lights and the cameras, I didn't give credit where credit is due. And right below me, wearing the Nigel Tufnell. Official Nigel Tufnell t-shirt. That is Scotty Hagen. He appeared in our Big Bottom video, the unedited version and the edited version. So Scotty Hagen, thank you. I give you credit. You played bass on it as well.
Thank you.
Which was actually mixed and edited. And I'm not sure if I said this by Robbie Miller. Because obviously Vic right over there, that's our producer. But Robbie Miller and both Dave R, the Rat, stepped up big time this week. It was a collective effort right there.
High five, Dave.
Yeah, so Robbie did the Big Bottom over there. Robbie did Big Bottom, just pointing in random directions. But also, I'm going to give a big participation ribbon to the Rat, because not only did he produce and put together the Nita Strauss, Tommy Henriksen, Ryan Roxie 3-guitar jam. He went nuts on the end. I'm telling you, this was the show. He also produced, put together and edited that last You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory, and by the Love Brokers. So the Rat, this is your moment to shine. You did an amazing job. Obviously, Vic does an amazing job of putting everything together and overlaying it and putting up with me and the ridiculous stuff I say live. Thank you very much, Vic. Thank you very much, Robbie. And I'm sorry I didn't mention you playing bass, Scotty, but you did, and you were great. But Dave, this is your moment. Please speak to your people, Rat. Go for it.
I just hope everyone enjoyed it. I mean, you say that it was good, but Vic really holds the show together. He's like the musical glue who holds us all together. We just put them up and he hits them, Yeah.
Are we just do random Spinal Tap quotes the entire after show? Why not? Oh my goodness! Right out of the gate. Is that Liz? They did this. Hold 1 second. The Rat, total machine. I love it. I just wanted to show this. Liz, thank you very much. You're unable to watch the after show, but you just donated $5 to the Doctors Without Borders. So thank you so much, because I said any sort of money that comes in from this after show Q&A or anything that comes in from the live stream is going straight to Doctors Without Borders. And that's, I think everybody was cool with that was in the Love Brokers. The only one not cool with it was Vic Chalfant. But, anyway. No, he's totally cool.
He's gone.
He's out. Vic's out. He's like sending, no.
He's robot Vic.
It's my freaking computer.
Uh-oh. There you go. All right. So anyhow, folks, I just wanted to thank everybody for supporting this show the entire season. We did 11 of them, boys. What was your favorite one and why? Scotty?
Oh, obviously today.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Yeah, this was great. I was great. I don't know.
Scotty came in like about week 9 and just sort of like rode the coattails of this thing. I love it.
Hey, I watched every week.
You did watch every week, and as well. Funky Almadena, you don't have to send any money because you got the support. We understand everybody's situation. Everybody's in a different position, and like I said, if you can donate anything today, it's all going towards Doctors Without Borders. So thank you very much just for being out there. You guys showing up at these after shows are amazing. And anyway, yeah, I mean, Scotty did great today playing bass. Well, Robbie, tell us about editing all that bass footage. Did you lose any hearing in the low end?
I've got 20 gigabytes of low octave E strings up to about the 4th fret. My computer didn't really know what to do.
Everybody's computer had some things with oh dude, it was a rough week for the episode 11. This one goes to 11 because Vic was like, he was messaging me last night because I don't know if my computer's going to make it. You had a lot of stress on your computer, sort of getting the overlays. Tell him the story about what you were going to do, but your computer just farted out.
I was trying to put some lightning in on the subscribe button so it would flash and crackle and all this, and my computer said, nope, not going to happen.
No lightning for you.
Yeah, I was trying to be all Spinal Tap with it, and it just didn't happen.
Maybe
next season.
Well, actually,
maybe
that's isn't that the point? It didn't. I mean, you were kind of authentic.
One of those silly little graphics of it, and that would have worked.
If I've told them once, I've told them 100 times.
And Dave, being that you mixed both of those last videos, the musical interlude as well as the Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory, Love Brokers, was it challenging to get all that footage, and was it challenging to get to put it all together, or was it quite fun?
It was fun. There was a few people who were challenges just because like I don't know if it's to do with the frame rate of the video, but like some things were just out, like not out of time, but it was good. Everyone did the right thing and made it easy for me to slot it all in.
How about that mix?
A lot of it was just getting the rhythm.
You had a good mix from Christopher Follen. Hey, by the way,
that was awesome.
We have to say thank you very much, Ken. Thank you from the whole team, from Funky, Beck, and Connect. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Cheers.
It's been awesome all whole season.
Hey, are you drinking the same thing I'm drinking there, Scotty? Are we drinking skinny bitches or not?
It is kind of early on a Sunday, but we have hung out before.
I know. I was trying so hard not to mention all the BS that's going on right now in the States, but are you safe in Detroit? Because Detroit is one of the safer towns in the world, right? So is everything going okay? It's world renowned for being so safe.
It's safe in my house, I can tell you that.
Okay, good. We'll stay indoors, man.
Yeah.
Stay indoors. Troy Brewer, $25 going to the Doctors Without Borders Fund. Thank you so much, man. Happy season, and I really appreciate you. Melanie, thank you very much. Rock God Roxie, we know you now. So $20 right there, going right to the Doctors Without Borders. We appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Holy crap, there's so many people that are donating now, and it's great because all the people that guested on this song are going to be really happy that this money is going towards Doctors Without Borders. Anders, thank you very much. 200 Swedish crowns, by the way.
Hey, Ryan.
What? Yes.
Can you sum up in maybe just like a few words of what the last 11 weeks has been like for you, and
oh my god,
putting this all together and
in a word? Yeah, it's been emotional.
Shit sandwich.
Who said that? Who said that?
Say that.
That's not real.
It's not real. It has been emotional because think about it. When we started this, we had really, other than Vic, who's had a lot of experience with putting shows together and actually well, I mean, come on, you teach classes and you teach production. But for me, I wasn't lying when I said, I've got basic garage band skills at best. But from week to week, we kept working on that live stream sound. We kept working on how can we make it better? How can we improve? How can we get the show to flow more? And, it kind of did. I think if you'll see the evolution for those of you that are watching out there. If you want to go back and watch some of the older episodes.
I was listening to the beginning of the first show today. It popped up in my feed, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I think I'm going to go back and listen to all of them.
Well, you know what? Officer Burkholder put together a list of all.
That was cool.
Songs. Yeah, dude. Is there somewhere, Vic? Can you put that overlay up?
It wasn't in the script.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that.
Just
Hey, we got to say thanks to Ashley real quickly.
Yes,
yeah.
thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ash.
And
23.
Nick Sessler.
Did Nick Sessler put some in as well?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, man. I see it right there. It's $24.99.
And
Great.
Chris Vickery.
Thank you. Chris Vickery did. Thank you very much, Chris. All that money is going towards Doctors Without Borders. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Chris. RGA leaders, thanks for making the lockdown enjoyable. Yeah. I mean, now who knows? In the States, there might be a whole nother different type of lockdown. God damn. So I was so
You're not going to mention that.
I was so adamant not to mention it while doing the live stream because I wanted the positivity in here. But it's like folks out there that are watching this from the stage, you know what? Stay safe. I mean, and if not, you know what? Just watch a lot of Handmaid's Tale and go to Canada like Robbie did.
Watch Frozen 2 over and over.
Is it Handmaid's Tale or Frozen? They're such similar storylines. I'm not sure. Jesus. Hey, but you know what I did start watching? Oh my God. This is so insane. It's so good. And I'm late to the party. I was early on Tiger King, but the four of you guys, if you haven't started watching The Last Dance on Netflix yet, it's the Michael Jordan documentary.
Oh yeah.
You start watching The Last Dance. If you think Sunday Livestream Sunday is inspiring, wait till you friggin' see Michael Jordan. You just fall in love with all of his professionalism all over again. And he's, you know what? He was a star right when Spinal Tap was released. So he'd be a good segue. This is Spinal Tap and then The Last Dance. Steve Harris, thank you very much. $20. Many thanks for keeping some entertainment going on during the pandemic. We were doing our best. You know what? It wouldn't have been possible with all these guys out here on the screen right now. Maybe Scotty, but you know let's be honest. I mean, come on. Scotty's coming in. He's going to come into form now, though, because all of those that have signed up for the RGA and contributed to the Kickstarter, Scotty right there. If there's any problems at all, it's
all his fault.
Yeah.
We did nothing wrong.
Delivering everything.
Oh man, Amanda Peters, thank you, RG. I can finally solo over songs. Thank you for thinking of the world. Please do an AC riff for FRF.
Ace Frehley.
Yeah, an Ace Frehley riff for FRF. I'm trying to decode
Free
that.
Riff Friday. Remember that?
Oh, okay, Free Riff Friday. Dude, the kids in these acronyms, though, you know what? I did want to say heartfelt condolences. Bob Kulick passed away a couple of days ago. I know that Bruce was saying, you know, let's let his family just deal with it and respect their privacy at this time. So we do, but we can't go by without giving Bob a lot of credit, a lot of I really like Bob. I never had a problem with Bob. Actually played softball with him back in the day. We were on the same softball team, me and Mark Danzeisen. Is Mark Danzeisen coming on? I'm not sure.
He texted me a few minutes ago and he said he might.
Okay, because if Mark wants to come on and say hello, he was one of the love brokers. Felix, thank you again for donating the 200 with that. The solution rocked. Loved it. I appreciate it, man. You know what? Also like that profile picture that you got. All right. Folks, what do you want to talk about? Should we want to bring some people in? I mean, it's our season finale.
Love brokers.
You want to talk about the Love Brokers, man? That collective completely. Oh, you know what? I have a different sort of vision. There it is. That's my vision. Come on, Scotty. You got to appreciate that. That was the vision that. So if you guys know where the term Love Brokers comes in, basically we're saying we're pimps. Sorry, Scotty. Plug your ears. Put on your hand muff. Is Jared on? Okay, let's give him. We got to get Jared. Hey, Jared. I'm going to send you a link. Send him this link, B.
There's Mark.
Folks, we got Mark D. This is Mark Danzeisen, the drummer, singer extraordinaire that just appeared on the Love Brokers' hot new single, Taking Over the Airwaves. You can't put your arms around a memory. Mark D, welcome, man. How you doing, bud?
Hey, buds.
Man, staying safe?
Okay, hanging in there. Doing great. That was awesome, by the way. That was a great editing job. It was awesome.
That's all the rat. That's all the rat right there. And folks right there, Vic, if you can put that overlay of Mark's social media, that would be great. And
It's always something.
no, Mark,
Yeah,
how
Vic,
was
make
it?
me some coffee and some donuts.
Yeah.
Overlay.
So Mark, tell us what it was like to jam with. Tell us what it was like to jam with Connie Bloom and Guy Griffin via like never really jamming with them. What did you play that song to? And be honest.
Virtually, it was amazing. It was great. I mean, honestly, you sent me the track, and
But what did I send you? I sent you basically a cowbell and an acoustic guitar, and that was it.
you sent me a cow and an acoustic guitar, and you said you're on your own. It was you sent me the track, just the acoustic, and you just did scratch vocals on the choruses. Very distant scratch vocals, enough for guiding. Now for me, I'm kind of like my ADD kicks in when I do stuff like that. So I had to sing the entire song on another track. So I knew where I was because I had never heard it before you sent it to me.
I couldn't tell by the
The lyric sheet.
The lyric sheet notes that you had. I thought that maybe the rat might actually give you a solid and sort of crop that out, but no, he left it in. Artist integrity, I love it.
Actually, it was pretty heavily cropped. It was like a full thing, and I managed. If I'd have gone any further in, then you would have been like this on his face. So there was just that one bit.
Unlike Ryan, I should have wore my cheaters.
Yeah.
So I could have held it a little farther away, so it was like this, maybe off screen. But no, I'm like, the whole time sitting here singing.
Is that the original note? Those are the lyric sheets. Sell them right now for Doctors Without Borders. Vincent just got them. Thanks, RCA. Hey, Murphys, thank you very much. Spark in the Dark, thank you very much for contributing right now. All that money is going towards Doctors Without Borders. There it is. Sunila, thank you. I don't know what CHF is, but there's 10 of them. We'll take all denominations. Lynn Barker.
Yeah, these are the lyric sheets. These are on my lyric sheets here.
Okay,
awesome.
You know what? Let's go to the highest bidder now. I think that Scotty Hagen used to work at an auction house. Scotty, start auctioning out.
Sotheby's, these can go Sotheby's for at least 17 cents.
But can Scotty, like a Kentucky style, rap.
I love
That's
it.
hilarious.
So, hey, Robbie, please tell us about what your hopes and dreams are for now that SLS is taking a couple weeks off and season 1 is done. What's happening?
Yeah, well, I live in Canada, and it's finally stopped snowing, which is nice. So the sun's out. I hope to get some sleep over the next few days.
Oh, I didn't let these guys sleep this whole last week. We were so into it this week, man. There was so much it was a team effort, man, because to pull something like that off, it was
like Wall Street.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And here's the thing, the live stream for me, actually, I only had to not fuck up one song. That was the first one. I just had to get that one right live. And then the rest was kind of like coasting for me, but we worked on it all during the week. Okay, I'm trying to get Jared Farber from Farber Smith Coffee, our new sponsor, on there. So hold on one second. Thank you, Joe Basher, by the way. That's some pounds. Thank you, Chris. $5 last night. I should have been at Alice Cooper show. We should have been in Paso Robles. Which here you go, Mark. How weird is life, fate, timing, whatever? We would have been at the Hollywood Bowl. If it was a normal tour and it was normal life, we would have been at the Hollywood Bowl, I think, last night, which probably would have gotten canceled anyway because of the rioting, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So
it's been crazy.
You're the man on the street there, right there. How is Burbank holding up okay, or what's happening with that?
Yeah, Burbank always holds up during situations like this because I think everybody's afraid of the Burbank Police Department as opposed to LAPD.
I know.
So nobody even likes driving through Burbank with the taillight out because they're afraid it's going to be
Yeah. Burbank Police is kind of like the Navy SEALs of the Los Angeles Police Department, right?
Yeah,
I mean, in a way,
they are. I just feel really bad because I have so many friends that are still in West Hollywood. When like Ryan and I used to live in West Hollywood for years.
Oh yeah,
and I'm out there. And it was it was mellow, but until the Rodney King thing in '92 was horrible, and we were afraid to drive around and do whatever. But this is just plain criminal. It's not as much a protest as it is an excuse for the criminals to come out and start rioting and breaking windows.
Yeah,
it's very totally. And I was watching it last night, and I had to turn it off because I was getting just sick to my stomach. But no, the Valley, Valley's always okay. It's just West Hollywood, South Central, downtown LA is just it's a free for all.
You and Mike Fasano basically hold down all of Burbank, and you keep it under wraps. You're okay with that.
He covers his end, I cover my end, and we make sure Burbank's safe.
Jared's needing a link, and I'm not sure how to contact him.
I've just given it to Bianca, and she's going to pass it on.
Tell him thanks, and then we'll get Jared on when he comes. So thank you guys so much for first, Mark, thank you for being a part of the song itself. I'm glad you were able to see it that way.
When you asked me, I was kind of honored, and we haven't really gotten together and done anything since those Gilby days. I mean, you moved away, I did other things, and the River Dogs thing came back up again for a little bit. So just for the pure fun of just broing down, with somebody that you've known your whole life and doing this, when you asked me, I was, this is awesome. And, to actually virtually play with these people I've never met was even cooler. So
the thing is, when Mark and I, you can't get more Cheap Trick fanboyed out than Mark and I, because that's how we kind of bonded at first. I think, did we first, I mean, just put me and Mark on if you could, Vic, in the screen. Did we first meet at Guitar Center? Was that it? Dude, when we both worked at Guitar Center, that's how we met. And then we bonded over. Yeah. We bonded over probably rock and roll and some other shit, but Cheap Trick. I mean, it was just like immediate. And then we ended up playing together with Gilby's band, and we toured the world and elsewhere. And then and then you subsequently on every American release album that I've ever put out, every Roxie 77 record, Mark made an appearance with vocals, on a lot of the records. So whether it's did you do the Dad's Porno Mag as well? I think you did some. Yes, I think you did. I think you might have sang on Pigeons Are Rude, or you definitely sang on a few of those songs on the DPM as well as Roxie 77. Dude, Mark and I, we go back a long, long time. So I just want to thank you again, brother, for coming on and doing that song. It was great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to release it on its own. I'll send everybody a copy if they want to put it out on their own social media and stuff. But folks, right now, if you can,
LaRue's writing me asking for a link to the video.
I'm gonna say hey. I'm speaking Swedish. I'm gonna say goodbye to Mark real quick. But thanks for coming on. And Vic, if you can just put Mark's information on. I know that's my brother-in-law. Jazz. Can I get Mark on just real quick? I'm sorry, Jazz. I'll talk to you in a second. All right, Mark. Thank you very much for doing the track, and love you, bud. And we will be talking soon. Just to follow you on Instagram, folks that are watching, what is it? One more time.
It's Mark D Official.
Mark D Official.
M-A-R-C.
Mark D Official, folks. Start following it right now. We'll talk after a little bit, but thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. I'll see you later. There it is, Mark D Official. Thank you, Vic.
Bye,
See you, man. Cheers, bud. Have a good one. So there you go. At Mark D Official. That was almost basically. Let's all get on. Can we all get on now? Hey, that's hey, look at all this. Hey, you know what that was, Robbie? That was like at the end of the pods when all the pods closed, and at the very end, at Mark D Official comes on. when he's leaving. It's classic Spinal Tap.
He comes out with one arm.
Folks, if you haven't seen Spinal Tap, wait a second. There's someone new. There it is.
Hey, Ryan, how's it going?
Here we go. This is the owner, the CEO, and my brother-in-law of Farber Smith Coffee. This is Jared,
How's
but
it,
you know you can call him
Ryan?
Jazz.
Yes,
Hello.
yes,
What are you?
yes, yes.
Looks like you're having a bit. He is phoning in from Cape Town, South Africa. How's it going, my friend?
How's it, Ryan? Good, man. I'm a little bit ahead of you, so I'm past coffee this morning. I'm onto my beer already this evening.
All right. I love it that Jared, you could tell us the first time he's been on the show because he can't decide whether to look into the camera of the iPhone or just to look at himself on TV. And I think he needs to look at himself. Go ahead, look at yourself, baby. You be you. So tell us about Farber Smith Coffee. How are things going? You just started up, and just like I said, everyone here is going to be sent a pound of coffee, right?
Yeah, definitely. No, we going good. I mean, it's lockdown here in South Africa, so sales are, they are what they are. They're not exactly fast, but everyone must send me their address, and I'll definitely ship some coffee over to wherever everyone is.
A pound of coffee for a pound of flesh. What phase are you in? What phase is South Africa in? Because folks, for those of you that are watching internationally, you got to check out South Africa's response to this whole C word shit. They've done a great job, but they have about 18 phases of which you need to go through before they get out. What phase are you in now, and how many are there? Jared?
No, so we basically, it's a 5-stage lockdown. So the most intense, obviously, being level 5. We've moved to level 4, and from tomorrow we will be in level 3. But level 3 allows quite a lot. But yeah, they're phasing it out slowly. But we're gonna have to see how it goes. And the good news is we're expecting golf to open up in level 3, which is, as you know, very important.
And now you see why me and my brother-in-law get along so well. And he actually kicks my ass in golf pretty much every time. Andra, thank you so much for the $20. All that money is going towards Doctors Without Borders Day. Jazz, did you enjoy the show today? Do you enjoy hanging out in the presence of all this greatness right here on screen?
Absolutely. No, I watch it every Sunday. It's a lot of fun. No, it's very cool. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it, man. And I must get on every weekend. B actually just told me about the Q&A. I didn't even realize that
we did it. All right,
Yeah,
well, cool. I'm glad you made it
very-
down for this one. I mean, Vic, if you can put up his Instagram. I just saw Vic's. Every time I say that, I love to see Vic just roll his eyes and go, oh my God.
Another
Jazz,
one.
Tell us what your social media is and where to follow you on Instagram, Jazz. What's the best one?
So,
Isn't it at Farber Smith Coffee?
Farber Coffee Smith. Yeah, you can go find me at Farber Coffee Smith.
At Farber
on
Coffee.
Instagram.
You know what?
Yeah.
If your sister would put, there you go, at Farber Coffee. Is that it?
The one. That's the one. That's the one.
Everyone write that down. Take a screenshot of it right now. All right. You got 10 seconds to take a screenshot of that. And of course, you're going to be able to see Scotty Hagen in his Nigel Tufnell t-shirt with that. It's a perfect shot. It makes a great t-shirt. It's a great post.
I know. I really want to buy some.
The face of Farber Smith Coffee. It's right there. That's the face. But you know what? Who the spokesmodel should be? Not this guy. It should be Scotty. Come on, man. There you go. There's the face. I love it. Hey, Jazz. Thanks for coming on the show, man. Everybody support Farber Coffee Smith. Get on there right now. But have yourself a good Sunday, my brother. And when I say, because I call all these guys my bro, because that's the way my 15-year-old daughter talks. She always goes, yo, my bro. And then Bianca berates me for it. She goes, you're not your bro.
Ryan, thanks for having me. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll chat soon.
All right. Thank you, Jazz. Very cool.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming on, buddy.
Cheers, guys.
Appreciate it. Hey, do you want to open up the lines for anybody that might want to come on and say hello, Vic? Is that cool?
That's your
Is it
call.
great? Dude,
Let's
I
get
say
some questions.
Yeah, let's get some questions in there. If anybody has a question for anybody that's on the screen, this is the RGA team. Now's the time to ask us. It was our season finale of SLS, but don't worry, there'll be more good stuff coming. Scotty is working on a show. Robbie and Dave already have Music Trivia, and Vic is, as you could see from the Big Bottom video, Vic is obviously working on some. What are you working on?
I'm not working on anything. I'm trying to get better.
Oh,
Trying to
you
recover still a little bit.
That's true. How's it
Maybe
going?
get a little
I
sleep.
wanted him to do it shirtless, and he's like, you know, I'm like, you got to record that shirtless, you know, like just jeans and suspenders. He's like, dude, I got like
That's the last thing
scars.
anyone wants to see right now.
got like staples and scars. You don't want to see that. And I'm like, no, there's actually focused groups of fetishes that love stapled stomachs.
Roxy always tells me about all the new fetishes.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know what? If you're into socks fetish, you got a little shot of that with Dave R in the Big Bottom video. Thanks for that edit there, Robbie Miller. He did it.
Some extra money for Doctors Without Borders.
Yes. Is Robbie just doing an extra session right now? Is he doing a Skype lesson?
I'm actually doing a live stream right now. This next song's called "Take a Smile." It goes like this. Enjoy.
There's actually been lots of chat in the comments about Robbie's EP, and I see Vic's putting none of it up.
You're a good friend, Vic. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Teamwork. You know what? It's teamwork. You guys got to watch The Last Dance. There's Kanga. Hey, Kanga. I told you that Vic would put you on. How are you doing?
Thank
Welcome.
you. I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
Doing good.
Can I ask a question really quick? I really want to get a definitive answer here.
You should have said, can I raise a practical question at this point?
God damn it. Is it Kinga or is it Kina?
Kina is for friends and for family.
Kina?
Yes, Kina, for friends and for family.
Are we friends?
I mean, yes, of course. I mean, really, Kinga, only my mom calls me Kina when she's angry at me.
Kinga?
Really?
Yeah. Kinga, do you have a question? Kanga Ana,
yes.
Do you have a question?
Yes. We are not friends, okay?
Oh, wow. We're both Polish.
Yes, I have a question about playing with metronome. You always should practice with metronome, for example, pentatonic scale, or it's not good for beginners.
I think I'm going to leave this one to Robbie. Robbie, how do you feel about practicing with the metronome?
I think it's a useful tool, but I don't think it's the be-all and end-all. And you don't really want to end up playing like a robot. And you don't want to go crazy from hearing like 4 high-pitched beep noises in your head when you're trying to sleep. So I think it can be good for some discipline exercises. I hear it now. I hear it now for some reason. I've been. It's really good for some exercises, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm always a big advocate for just playing along with songs.
Okay.
You know? They can be your metronome.
Okay.
So, but
Thank
you know,
you.
hey, you can't do anything. It's not a bad thing. What do you think, Ryan?
Well, I mean, I kind of have the best of both worlds because I play along with Glenn Sobel every night on tour, and he is a machine. He's like a machine, dude. I mean, if you get to see Glenn Sobel play drums, it's something to witness because he is so steady, and but he has a good pocket as well. So I get the human feel, a little bit of human, but a lot of AI going on as well, you know. So I love playing with Glenn, and yeah, like as you heard in that 3 guitar player jam, I had originally, this is how that whole thing unfolded for this last week. I'd originally sent Nita and Tommy me playing just my part to a cowbell, you know, metronome sort of thing, and it was okay, but then Tommy goes, "Hey, I just got the backing track with Chuck and Glenn that I can sort of put on, and you guys can just re-record it and play over that. How do you feel?" I said, "Please, let's do that." And it was so much better that way. And then the Rat put it together with the video, and it just made it something really magical. I'm going to release actually that 3 guitar player jam. I think maybe we should release it on the Area 77 Facebook channel first for the people that are sort of in that group, and I think Kina, you're in that group as well. And so
Now we are
Dave,
friends.
see, now we're back to being friends. So anyway, Kanga Ana, it's been great having you on the show.
Thanks. Great show. I think it was the best one.
Save the best for last. I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna get a few more people on. We got some of the regulars I can see. All right, but thanks so much, Kina, and Kina, funky Kina. There it is. There she is.
Hey.
Federock.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
Thank
guys.
you so much,
Hello.
Federock. So everybody that's watching right now, this can you put me and Fetty on there?
No.
Just me and you. Both me and you. It's fine. You don't. We'll share the screen.
Okay.
This is the woman right there, that came up with the idea to put every single person that was going to appear on the show having their own card. So if you go on to my Instagram right now, if you go on to Ryan Roxie Italy, you can see posts of each special appearance guest that came on today's show. Thanks to you. You did a great job with those. It was awesome. I mean, better than the actual editing of the show, better than the 3 guitar player thing, better than I'm saying it was all amazing, but you had a great part in it. It was a little bit better than Scotty's bass playing. But anyway, it was
It was very cool, actually.
the whole did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the finale? Was that something?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
very
you.
much.
Now, are you willing to, while we're going to be between season 1 and season 2, are you still willing to help us out with our promotion for In the Trenches with Ryan Roxie podcast? Are you? So then good. That's thank you so much, because we have a lot of stuff to send you right after the show, and we can start promoting it right now. In fact, if Vic is ready for it, we can actually show you who our next guest will be. Well, that's the part of the work that Federock did for this show. I can't go ahead. And I appreciate so much, but we actually have more work for you that begins right now, because our guest on next Tuesdays in the Trenches will be none other than AC Slade. So I want to, for cool. AC, I want for you and AC to get together and talk. I think AC has something to say to you and to all of you that are watching right now. If Vic has something to post up, let's do it.
Hey guys, AC Slade here, and Tuesday, June the 2nd, I will be in the Trenches with Ryan Roxie and possibly Lulu the Caribou. We're going to be live streaming his show In the Trenches, which is one of my favorite podcasts, so check it out. Right, Lou?
There it is. AC
Nice
Slade and quite possibly a Caribou. So can you make a card for AC Slade and then make a separate card for the Caribou? Is that possible? We'll get you good. We'll get you shots of both.
I need some stuff. Okay.
Nick will send it to you.
Welcome aboard the slave ship there.
Whoa! Wait a second. I feel like I'm on a different show.
Hey, Federock. Hey, Federock.
Hey, Robbie. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Would you consider? Can I hire you for any consultancy work for some PR that I need doing for an EP?
Do you need a card?
I need a lot of cards. Can you?
Okay.
Robbie, let me guess. Take a smile.
Well, you know what?
Take a smile.
Mentioning it.
This is Robbie milking it.
Hey, you know what?
What's happening?
Federock, you're so inspiring. Thank you for everything you've done to help us and everything. We really appreciate it. So thank you.
Great. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Federock. And I think I have one last question for Robbie. When was the last time you went skateboarding, honestly?
Is that a skateboard? I thought it was like some.
I can see it.
It was some decorative art. It was actually here when we got the house. I had no idea it was actually a skate. I'm not very athletic, in case many of you wondered.
Robbie read in some sort of Neil Patel video that skateboard shots get you more followers. I know. Look, trust me, I try it. I have a lava lamp because Dave Spade has one.
Weren't you endorsed by Lava Lamp?
I was at one point.
You were.
I was endorsed by
You
Lava
were.
Lamp. Honestly, that is a true fact, folks. I was endorsed. I actually had Alice Cooper. I mean, but these were big friggin' lava lamps. They were like 5 feet tall. I'm speaking in Alice
They were the
Cooper
first
language.
thing to get turned on.
Yeah, well, they had to because it took like 2 hours for them to warm up, and then they were the first thing to get turned off because it took 2 hours for them to sort of warm up. But then, in order for them to go back into the truck, they had to turn them off right as soon as the show started, and they were the last things to get loaded up on the truck. Man, do you guys just want to do a whole podcast and show about lava lamps?
Who was the tech? Who was the lava lamp tech for that tour?
Lava lamp tech.
Yeah, Dave. How do you feel about lava lamps?
I actually have a Batman lava lamp.
I knew he'd have an answer for it. Friggin' hell, Dave. That's awesome. You're quick. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, Fed, for coming on, and we're gonna give you the hook real quick, or Vic's gonna give you the hook because he loves to do it. But don't worry, we're gonna get you shots of AC Slade and the Caribou, so you can put up separate things, and that's next Tuesday on In the Trenches. You got the whole team when you get an In the Trenches podcast from now on, unless they're too busy doing Skype lessons like Robbie is right now, or Scotty Bellacci just looking inside. He's very introspective right now.
I love your shirt, Scotty.
Thank you. This is an exact replica of my insides.
Wow. Did you eat in this period? Did you eat in this period?
All right. For those of you that have not watched This Is Spinal Tap, Vic, can you put that thing of This Is Spinal Tap, the movie cover up again? Do you have that? Because if you do, don't worry if you don't. It's all right. There you go. That's the movie you have to rent tonight, right there, because that is going to be your guidebook. If you really want to just be in a band, that basically, I'm going to ask the panel that's been on tour, which is basically Robbie and Dave and Scotty. I'll ask you guys, has those stories that happened in that movie, have they happened to you on the road, Robbie? Okay, so Robbie,
he's busy with a Skype lesson.
Important quote. Important quote.
Yeah.
Okay. Well said. Poetic almost. I mean, yes. And Dave, have you had any sort of Spinal Tap story that you can relate to the audience? A little bit more in depth than Robbie, if possible.
I remember that one time we couldn't find Dover, and he was like out on a balcony somewhere smoking. And no one understood how he got to the balcony. And
no one knew where he was.
What part of the film is that?
It was a Spinal Tap-esque moment. I've got lost on the way to the stage before. Well, not me, but in fact, actually, the day you and I first met, Ryan, we were going up to the stage to grab a couple of guitars for a lesson. And we literally walked down like 5 corridors and up and down the same flight of stairs, bumped into Chuck. And you turned to me and said, "This is just like that Spinal Tap movie, isn't it?" And there you go.
Oh.
I love it.
We were lost on the way to the stage.
Actually, when we did Los Angeles tour, the Rat played the role of Janine with Eric Gosling.
I was Janine. Yeah.
You were basically Janine.
That was it.
All right. So thank you, Federock. We're gonna give you the hook, or Vic's gonna give you the hook.
Thanks,
and see you soon. Thank you so much, darling. She's so great.
I just want to draw some attention. Fifi is
I have been
struggling.
getting Fifi links and
Yeah.
Can we get Fifi on? I mean,
I'm doing my best.
He's probably getting his makeup on right now.
He put a message in the comments saying thanks for having him in the video. I'm trying to find it now.
Okay, he's great.
But yeah, we've got a few questions in the comments as well. I just wanted to acknowledge Fifi because he's posting us messages.
Oh, thank you, Fifi, man. If you want to come on, that'd be great. I see Lily that's on. I mean, I see all you guys that are backstage right now. Please be patient if you can. We're going to try and get you all on today because it is our season finale. And of course, you know what? I think we should do sort of a Q&A hang on Sundays regardless. We'll put some sort of quality entertainment out.
That'd be cool.
Would that be quality?
Well, it's easy on the quality. No, but honestly, you're not going to get more quality than you got today, folks. If you did not watch SLS 11 yet, that is a quality show. It's action packed. I give all the credit to Scotty Hagen and playing bass on the Big Bottom. I give Robbie credit for editing that. I give credit to Dave R for producing both the 3-guitar jam and the Love Bandit song, and of course Vic holding it all together. So I love these guys, I really do. And I love when you do that. That's like something like someone would like a fighter from the 1920s would do. After do you box like this too?
Yes. Put up your dukes. I shall give you a thrashing. A thrashing of a lifetime.
All right. So I saw Lily McCartney. Let's put her on real quick if we can. Lily,
sorry,
are you on?
Trying to get to Fifi.
Oh, you're trying to get to Fifi.
Hey guys.
Hey Lily, how you doing, darling? What's going on?
I'm great. How are you guys?
So for those of you that are watching in the chat, this is Paul McCartney's daughter, and we'd like to introduce her again. Lily, what's happening with Pops? Is he all right?
My dad's actually sitting next to me right now. He's listening.
He doesn't want to come on camera, does he?
No.
Sir Paul, we appreciate you and all your talents, everything you brought to the table all these years. But Lily, what do you have just say hi to your dad. He's great. So so anyway, do you have a question for anybody that's on the chat today? Did you have any, or did you just want to say hey?
I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to show you the wall you're on because I faced the wrong wall last time.
This is well, I see. I'm on the same wall as your father. Look at that. We got the Beatles, and we got Alice.
You're on there a few times.
Am I right next to your dad on that? Am I? No, I'm like one up. I'm right next to Ringo. I love it. Thank you so much. It's amazing.
Well, that's you. That's you. That's also you. That's you. That's Tommy.
You know what? What happened right now? Is Robbie still on the chat? Did Robbie just go away? Okay, Robbie, take a smile. That's gonna be you right on that wall, baby. Right on. Yeah, I want you to get Robbie on that wall.
Sure.
Right. It's good. So Lily plays too. Lily wants to know why she wasn't invited to play Big Bottom on that bass thing, because Lily is a bass player herself. I'd like to know too. Why not, Robbie?
With a violin bass.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
My internet.
She's got her father's bass. God, come on, man. Look at that. A great one that she had. Carlina G, $77 going towards Doctors Without Borders. Thank you very much for this. This is awesome, guys. Everything, if you didn't hear me say it in the actual live stream today, if you go and watch it, please watch the Love Brokers last Dave Rattenbury produced video. It's called You Can't Put Your Arms Around the Memory. There it is, the Love Brokers. And all the money that we're getting today is going towards that charity, and everybody is happy about that. So there you go. So Lily, I just wanted to say, hey, thanks for coming on, and thanks for supporting SLS all these weeks. All right.
All right.
Wait a second. Did you just get the hook like that? She said, okay. Then she got the hook. Oh man. Well, you know what, Lily? You got the hook from Vic. All right. So who should we put on? You know what? I'm gonna give it Vic's shot. There's Franzi. What's happening?
Hey. Well, I'm currently moving, so today I'm on my phone just because my charger is in some box somewhere around the house, so God knows when I'll find that.
Shit. Oh man. Well, you got me and Robbie. Is there anybody else that you like to have a question? Do you have a question about Scotty Bellacci's shirt?
No, but I do have a question that's actually for all of you. I don't know if it's just me, but that riff I requested for next Friday, the one from Snakebite, and that's that one riff that just instead of like every other riff just makes you go like party and crazy and you love it, but that one riff just makes me close my eyes and stand still and just like acknowledge the beauty of it. And so I was wondering if you all of you have that sort of riff and what it is.
Wow, that's a great question again.
Yeah.
So for those
Robbie's
that
playing
want to
his
know,
favorite right now, I think.
Is he? Robbie, are you
I'm trying to figure out that riff.
Okay, figure it out, and then actually, you can actually air it for next Music Cribia. We can't hear you. Somebody muted his mic, but
Isn't it something like that?
I can hear it one more time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something.
So Robbie, you're gonna have to teach me that for next free riff Friday. By
For the next
way.
tour? Sure.
Yeah. But the question that Franzi had, is there a riff that makes you that nuts, that makes you sort of sit back and go, yeah, that's it? Dave, do you have a riff?
Bit of a cliche, but I like the Poison riff, but I like the chorus version because it plays over different chords. I just find that the rhythm, the way that the notes follow the rhythm, it's a nice groove. It makes quite a good groove. Not so much the intro riff, but the chorus riff.
I have a riff that makes me just go nuts every single time I hear it and just makes me get introspective. It's the Stone Roses. It's a song off the, what was it, the album Second Coming? I think it's track 2. It's called Driving South. That riff, down, 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 down. Robbie, can you play that?
Yeah. That would have been so good,
wouldn't it? That would have been a good segue. And if you did it on your skateboard, it would have even been better.
Is that what that is? It's a skateboard.
It is.
You know what? I really one of my favorite riffs is
Cheap Trick,
because it's got the basses doing that B flat over the D chord. That's why I love it.
Is it your favorite riff because you like it or because I told you about it?
Back to the studio.
And Scotty, do you have a favorite riff? I mean, Scotty knows every vinyl that's ever been released, so he's heard a lot of riffs in his lifetime. Is there a riff that you enjoy?
You know, in keeping with like the Cooper theme, every time when I see you guys play, when No More Mr. Nice Guy comes on, that's always like when that song kicks in, it always brings up the
It's a great riff. There's no doubt.
It is.
Who
original
who
too
wrote
is
that?
amazing.
Was that Michael Bruce or was that Glenn Buxton?
I think it was Michael Bruce.
Yeah,
I think
Michael
so.
Bruce wrote so many great riffs. I love that guy. He's like, it's weird because I mean, we should have him on In the Trenches, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Michael Bruce. Let's get him on. You know what?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Call him.
Let's go. Vic, can you call Michael Bruce right now?
I'll give him a call right after the show.
So
Fill up those tabs, please, Vic.
Can you put up Michael Bruce's social media info right now?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Franzi, thanks for supporting the whole entire tour. Good luck with your move. All right. And have a great one. You're about ready to get the hook.
See ya.
Bye. You feel the hook coming. I feel it.
You have to let it linger for a second.
You're getting professional at it. Go ahead.
There's a comment question that has been asked about 9 times, and there's actually multiple people asking it now.
What is
so, since you did mention the lockdown situation earlier, Nick would like to know how this might affect VIP meet and greets, after show things. What's everyone's thoughts on it?
I was just about to bring Nick on and he bailed.
Oh, did he?
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, we have him through. We can answer through comment. How is it going to be with the meet and greets in the future? I don't know. I put up an Insta story not that long ago that was basically, I think it was Will Ferrell, and it was during I think it was from Starsky and Hutch. It was between that police glass and stuff like that. I hope that's not the future of meet and greets, but
you
maybe
could get a little Pope mobile and drive around.
Pope mobile. Wow,
I think
so 90s, or is it 80s? Is a Pope mobile 80s or 90s?
I don't know.
I think he must still have one. He doesn't walk everywhere, does he?
No, not the Pope.
No,
he floats.
Yeah,
exactly. He floats.
Was Spinal Tap released in the late 80s or early 90s?
I think 80. It had to be 80s.
84.
Mid 80s.
84.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Probably around the same time that the Pope mobile was invented. Just fun fact.
Ferg fact.
Ferg fact.
Oh,
like you're ripping off other shows.
Am I?
Yeah.
Never saw it.
You starting a trivia show or something now?
Never watched it.
How about Officer B here?
Hey, Officer B.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey,
to
how's
the
it going?
show. Hey, now you know what? Now that's a shirt.
There you
Now
go.
that's a shirt. That's the
Ooh, I
never
like
say
that
never.
one.
That's the never say never shirt. Who took that photo on that shirt?
I don't
Gee, I
know,
wonder
but
who
man.
that was.
You look like you're sitting around in a new mansion. What mansion did you move into this week, Officer Burkholder?
It's the only one I have.
No, it looks very nice. I can see that you have a Marshall head case in the background.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm like a sociopath. I'm looking at all your other
The other stuff is right.
I'm like Dexter. Gee, I can see him. Attention to detail, right, Scotty? You know that.
Absolutely.
It's not lined in plastic. So, hey, you are an officer that, or unless you're not, and this is a complete farce, but I know you are an officer. How are you hanging with all this stuff? And when do you have to go back to work? And is there bullshit going on in your town?
Oh, yeah, there's always bullshit going on in DC, but just what I've heard off of social media, because I haven't been to work until next Wednesday. So yeah, everything you see burning in DC and all the looting in DC was in my district.
Holy shit.
So I've got Georgetown, we're by the White House, all the big retail, that's us.
Well, you know what, Officer B, stay safe. And
Thank you.
I mean, what can we say? I mean, I didn't come on to, have an interrogation, get it? But I'm quick today, boys. See what happens? Wow. But Officer B, did you...
Is there a lamp in the background there that she could be maybe shining in your face?
I did find one lamp.
Lava lamp.
A lava lamp.
I have one lamp. Okay. I found the others.
Love it. Did you have a question for anybody on the chat right now, or anybody on the screen? I guess you'd have a question for me then. I'm the only one on the screen. Thanks.
Not a question, but just thank you so much for doing the Black Widow jam. I've been stuck on that for about a month trying to learn it.
Well,
So-
here's the thing. I think we can you can piece it together with the amazing job that the Rat did with it. I mean, he went a little nuts on the second half, and he actually was messaging me all through the night and going, "Are you sure it's cool if I go a little nuts after the mid parts?" I go, dude, you do you be you, because Robbie. First of all, Robbie turned down the project and he just said, "Nah, fuck that."
I did. I have to say, I did feel guilty because
Robbie was supposed to get it.
No, because Robbie gets enough attention. When I was doing the distorted shots of the close-ups, I did think, I wonder how Officer B is going to take this. Is she going to tell me off for obscuring the things?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dave.
I think she has special goggles. I think she has special goggles that actually unscramble that. No. Wow. Who are you, Mike Pisano right now, Robbie? You're just promoting your record.
Pulling in a deep.
There it is, Robbie Miller from Tiger Army.
I wish it was on vinyl. Scotty, can you pull up the vinyl version?
Yeah.
Is that, you need...
There it is.
The vinyl version.
I love how we always ask things that just can never happen. What was that? Me? I just want to thank everybody for contributing today. It's just amazing. $77 from Kanga, $23.99 from Spark in the Dark. Chris Vickery, $24.99. Ashley O'Neill, $23.99. Thank you guys so much, man. Hey, there's Mike Usnick. There you are. Go check out Mike's new podcast called Pink Sock. And actually, Vic, can you put up a visual of Pink Sock? Dude, just Google Pink Sock and it'll be fine. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong with that?
What could go wrong with that?
I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now.
Robbie, if you didn't, no, this will definitely be censored.
No, is it .com?
No, it's pinksock.com probably. It's kind of a niche.
.ca?
It's more niche.
.ca.
.ukco. Oh, I love
it's
it.
a .gov site, right?
Officer B, thank you for supporting always, and thank you for taking care of us. Even though I don't live in the States, I'm always happy that I know that you're out there taking care of everybody, and may calmer heads prevail in this ridiculousness that's going on. So good luck, and keep in touch. And honestly, we'll see you on Tuesday. Hopefully, you'll be there for the AC Slade in the Trenches podcast. AC Slade from the Murder Dolls and Joan Jett and another band that we can't mention is. How do you like that? Is that okay to say, Robbie? Is that all right?
Maybe it could be a symbol.
Okay, so from Prince and the Revolution, AC Slade. But AC will be on our show.
I love how the CEO is the biggest troublemaker.
I am. Yeah, it's a reoccurring theme. No, I'm not a troublemaker. We're gonna have a great conversation. I love AC. AC and I toured together in when he was in the band Dope and I was in the band Alice Cooper, and we had Bridget the Midget in one of our I think it was an MTV special. If you don't look for it, it's not there. But yeah, so you like that? But seriously, the MTV had gone on the road, did some filming, and I don't know if you guys know Bridget the Midget, but if you've already Googled TikTok, don't worry. Bridget the Midget falls right in line, And
I remember coming to one of your shows. It was the first time I took my wife to an Alice show, and Bridget the Midget was like in the VIP lounge.
Yeah,
this was in Kansas City, I think.
When you mean VIP lounge, do you mean back of the crew bus?
No, this was at a
all right,
some sort of fair or something, and they had a little tent off to the side. It was bizarre.
It's great. She's great, and so Pink Socks are great. So you can quote me. So yeah. So anyway, the MTV was filming it. It was up in north, and then somehow I ended up getting stuck on camera in a towel. This is when I had the blonde dreadlocks. It was during the Brutal Planet tour, and Dope and me with blonde dreadlocks and Bridget the Midget. So you can imagine the hijinks that happened after that. So.
And Vic, have you got a photo for us?
I was just going to say, I'll bring it up.
Roll the clip.
Roll the clip.
Yeah, roll the clip. Oh, fuck that. Officer B would arrest me on the spot. He'd be like, handcuffs.
You've got immunity. It's okay.
There.
Don't tell him that.
Oh boy, now you're talking to me. Good Google, very quick, Vic. That's awesome. So hey, Officer B, we're gonna give you the old hook, but thanks again, and we'll see you soon. All right.
All right. Good to see you.
Bye.
Have a good one, man. Ooh, quick, Vic.
Okay. Well, Nick is back. Maybe
you
he has a question to ask in person.
Actually, okay. I really got to pee, and I'm sure.
I'll make it real quick then.
Take your time, Nick. There's no hurry at all.
Okay. No, I just wondered, like I said, are you guys, when the touring does start, what are you going to change, or are you still going to have the backstage or after show meet and greets like you have been in the past, or something going to change?
I can only imagine that we're in a new normal at this point. I obviously can't speak for anybody that's in the camp that's doing these VIPs, but I mean, there was this show. I think John Travolta was an after-school special many years ago called "Boy in the Bubble." Bubble
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah, it might be one of those Bubble Boy type things. I don't know. I have really no idea what the new normal is when we go out on tour. Obviously, Alice always wears his leather gloves anyway. And honestly, I think if you check out Alice's history, if you just see how long Alice has been around, I think that any sort of virus is afraid of Alice more than Alice is afraid of any virus. You know what I'm saying?
How about you?
Me? No, I won't see you guys. I'll be on. No, I'll be on. Oh man, of course I'll do whatever I can do to keep this sort of rapport with. Oh my God, are you serious? Are you serious, Vic? You're good. That was really good. No,
I should have photoshopped your head on it, but I didn't have time for that.
Well, yeah, not everybody can be Ashley. So anyhow, the thing is, I will always try to keep the closeness that I have with the people that support and sort of are always there to sort of say hello to. It's just a weird. I can't say right now. Where are we at? We don't know. We don't know what the because here's the thing. It's not just about at that point we're going to be literally in a bubble. I always say going on tour is like being in a bubble, but now it's going to be even more like that because whoever we have contact with, then if we're bringing it back to the hive, so to speak, we have to keep our sort of bubble sort of, in its own thing. And how does that work? Because I mean, it's everyday life, but again, I'm just trying to get out on the road again. To be honest, I just want to see dates again booked and dates confirmed. And I know that our buddy Chaz sent me a billboard of an Alice Cooper big roadside billboard of a rescheduled date. So they've already rescheduled it and they put it up there. So that's a good sign. That means that if they've taken the time to make a new billboard for a rescheduled show, that means it's probably going to happen. So I hope so. I want to get out there and play for y'all, but I do love this sort of hanging out as well. I appreciate you guys coming on more than you know. The whole team does. And Nick, all I can say is thanks for the support. And if next time I see you and I'm wearing a glove or smelling the glove, so to speak, then I will definitely, if we have some sort of barrier between us, we do. But at the same time, don't we feel close right now?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And hopefully, like I said, I got tickets for the Wisconsin show in November. So hopefully be able to hook up then or something. But I did just want to say thanks to you and everybody else for this past few months. The trivia with Robbie, Ferg, and Dave, Vic, who's doing everything. Scotty, hopefully I'll see you maybe in July. I've got to come up to Detroit.
Definitely.
Stop by the store.
Yeah.
And guys, I just want to say thank you for everything. Plus the System 12. It's helped me immensely.
Oh man, that's the best testimonial we can do. The only thing I can say is that I have scrap plans for the Ryan Roxie kissing booth on the next leg of the tour. That's the only thing I've actually.
Well, I'm done then.
What? What? Yeah.
I was just thinking, Robbie, that speech from Ryan there was a really long way to tell us he doesn't want to hang out anymore, isn't it? I felt like I was being taken to a restaurant where I wouldn't make a scene and being told, we've got to keep our bubbles small. So,
I know.
Hey, I also do want to apologize for not wearing black. I missed the email. So sorry about that.
Federock fell a little short, I guess.
Thanks, guys. This has been great.
Slam! Wow, how did you do that to her, Vic?
Oh, come on. She sent out 1 million emails. Nick just wasn't looking.
Well, I'm just surprised Nick has an email address.
They're real nice.
Love you, bud. All right.
Thanks, Nick.
Have a good one. See you in a bit. Wow, quick hook.
Guys, the funny thing now is I actually have to go teach a Skype lesson.
What? I thought you'd already been doing that.
I'm gonna carry on. I've been doing it all day.
You've been on. I gotta
love you guys.
Anyway, I do gotta wrap things up anyway, real quick. We're gonna get that Robbie's leaving, which is good. Because then we have room for 2 more people.
Which is good.
I'm ready. No. Is that Canada's national anthem? So
or Canada, actually. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Love you guys.
Have a great one. You did
Bye,
a great
everybody.
job.
Bonsoir.
We'll see you in just a little bit. All right, bud? Very good job. So let's bring Jade and Andy up, and then we will close it out, right? What do you say? Hey, there they are, Jade and Andy, the new wacky comedy series. There she is.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hi.
How you doing, man?
Feeling good.
Is that an LA Guns shirt you have on, or are you just happy to see me?
Doing good.
Yeah, Team LA Guns, Renegades.
Which one?
Which one? That's exactly what I was going to say.
Kelly Nichols.
All right.
Oh my god.
Kelly Nichols, original bass player. Fucking
He's awesome.
I love
He's
it.
such a good guy.
Kelly Nichols was
Hey.
pretty much the biggest. He was the biggest rock star to come into Los Angeles at a time when he was a New Yorker, and he came in and everybody was like, "Who the hell is this guy?" I remember when Kelly Nichols first joined LA Guns, and everybody was just like, "Who the hell is this guy? He's so friggin' cool." He had a basically. If him and Izzy Stradlin were in a band together, I think you couldn't have more coolness in a band, right? It's like getting the coolest, and then
That's just what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's happening, man? You got a question for us, Andy, or are you just hanging out?
I'm just hanging out. Thank you guys so much for all you're doing for Sunday live stream. I've had this is the second day off this month for me. I had to miss 2 of your live streams, and I've been missing like all of your In the Trenches. I've had to watch it in reruns, but thank you so much for that as well.
Well, thank goodness for you too, but we appreciate you guys checking out the rebroadcast. And in fact, if you guys I haven't said it once, because I have my readers on. I haven't said it, but if you want to subscribe, please subscribe right now so you can check out all of these episodes that Andy's talking about. You can catch up on all the rebroadcasts of Sunday Livestream Sunday, as well as In the Trenches podcast. And this next Tuesday, we'll be doing another In the Trenches with AC Slade. So, yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Jade, what are you doing,
Hope to
darling?
catch up with you very soon. I'm out right now. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Andy. Have a good one,
Take it
buddy.
easy, man.
Thanks, Andy.
He requested the hook. He wanted the hook.
He wanted it.
Yeah. What's happening, Jade?
Yo, nothing. Laughing at y'all. Oh my. I just wanted to come and hang out.
All right. Well, that's what you're doing. You're hanging out with the RTA right now, baby. I love it. Well, we are actually
Crazy.
We're winding it down. Where are you at, Jade? I always forget where you're broadcasting from. Where are you at?
Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right. Okay. So I saw some photos of Nashville, Tennessee. I saw some CNN photos, and then see, I'm fair and balanced. I go to CNN, then I go to Fox News, and I find somewhere in the middle lies the truth, right? So what happened in Nashville last night? Was it madness, or are you hanging in there?
Yeah. I've been seeing videos all over Facebook because they're tearing down the downtown city, which is crazy. Courthouse is all tearing down. Everything's all messed up. It's crazy.
I heard that they burned down the historic courthouse or something in Nashville.
But my dad keeps up with all that too. He knows all about that too.
Well, way to keep it on the up and up, though, Roxy. Bring that.
And on that note,
hey, have a great day.
All right, Jay. Perhaps my timing wasn't really perfect with that. I'm still working on it.
We're going to have to end on a happier note than that. We need to bring Andy on here.
Jade,
Andy will bring it up.
Yes, Andy will. But Jade, I just wanted to say thank you for watching all these weeks. You have brought a very positive note every single week. You've been out there supporting. You've been, there it is. Kath says, stay safe, Jade. We wish you to stay safe.
I will.
That's the most important thing. But thank you so much again for just supporting this show and remaining positive. We'll see you again either on In the Trenches or whether we do the next couple things in the hiatus of Sunday Livestream Sunday. So thanks, Jade. Have a great one. All right. See you, darling. Hey, so yo, Andy, what's up, Mr. Positivity?
Mr. Ryan Roxie, how are you?
What's going on, my friend? Everything okay?
Pretty good. I'm hanging out just in the room. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, guys.
Enjoying the vibes. Going up to 11.
Yes. Yeah.
Dave.
This episode goes to 11. I love it. You know what, Andy? You are always so positive about things. How are things going with the guitar playing? Are they coming along pretty good?
They're going along just fine. I'm going slow and steady. I'm seeing it instead of a short sprint, kind of doing a longevity crawl. That way I get to my goal when I get to my goal. And it's doing great. The System 12 is helping me out a lot. Reading a lot of notes.
Thank you, man. Well, hey, I can't thank you enough for coming out week in and week out and supporting the RGA. I know that Dave is busy with Dave is complete charge of Area 77, by the way, just so you know, the Facebook private Facebook group that we have set up for the System 12 and the Roxie Guitar Army called Area 77, and about 20 other words. Dave
don't ask me to put that banner up, please.
Put that link up. No, you can't have that link unless you're part of this upper echelon of the RGA, which is, if you want to get there, then just go on to RyanRoxie.com and just there you go.
I have a bone of contention here. It says Roxie Guitar Army Area 77. That is the title of the group. The other stuff, like, do you look at a magazine cover and read the entire thing start to finish, or do you just read the title?
Well, it's more like the Inquirer. Vic, can you put that up? Can you put that there? You go. I'd like to buy a vowel, and but thank you. For those of you that are interested in going to our private Area 77 System 12 Roxie Guitar Army Facebook private channel, just go on to RyanRoxie.com. That's much easier, and then just press I want to play guitar with Roxie, and then you got it. So wow, Andy, we're gonna give you a hook because
Andy loves to get the hook.
Yeah, but
every second of it, every millisecond of it.
Are you?
So Vic,
do you have a question?
Vic, this is going to be probably your last hook of this season.
Oh no! I'll give it to you before the show's over.
No, but you know what? There's more shows coming. I gotta tell you, Scotty, you got to finish your program, finish the writing of it. I got a couple name ideas for it, and it's all going to come together, of course. And so like I said, these Sunday after show Q&As, they don't have to end. Like maybe what would you guys think of maybe next Sunday we premiered a video, or maybe a couple videos where we put a couple of the premieres that we had done, showed them, got some people to watch them, and then we did another after show and just hung out and sort of, scratched each other's backs like we do. It's quite fun. But we can't scratch your back because you're all bone, Scotty.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get very slimy.
So playing the role of Robbie Miller today has been Andy Pacheco. Thank you very much.
Ooh, take a smile.
Did I say it? Did I say it with the right accent? Andy Pacheco?
That's exactly how you say it, Andy Pacheco.
I've been working on it. Thank you. See, I told you, Vic. It's not Pacheco. It's Pacheco.
I never said that.
That's awesome. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, man. So, folks, we're going to wrap this up. Give him the hook. Oh, yeah, Andy.
See you, Andy.
We're going to wrap it up. Let's maybe have one more overlay so you guys can get the point that this show was all about. Obviously, Scotty and his bass solo, but Dave R. And that's follow us right there. That's the RGA team. This show was all about Dave and that last song that he edited together called "The Love Brokers." There you go, "The Love Brokers," and our rendition of "You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory." If you haven't seen it yet, go check out the last Sunday Livestream Sunday season finale, episode 11. It's on there right now. We're just putting on overlays just because we can. Random pink sock. There you go, Mike Usnick. Thank you very much, Federock. Oh my God, we love you guys. I gotta go take a pee, like you have no idea. But it's been an amazing season 1. But don't worry, folks, there will be more coming, and we are about ready to end this one. What do you say, Vic? You take us on out. Scotty, thanks. Rat, thank you.
Thanks,
Vic,
guys.
thank you.
I'm giving
Thank you.
David a
Thanks
hook.
everyone for watching.
He's getting a hook right
Dave's
now.
gone. Nope. Scotty,
What about
we'll see
Scotty?
ya.
What about Scotty?
Scotty's
Oh,
gone.
it's just me and you, buddy. All right. Love you guys out there watching. We'll see you again. Watch the rebroadcast. And Vic, I'm sure we'll talk in about 5 minutes.
All right.
You to
Take
do
care, everybody.
Bye.